turn this on, and we're live, and then I can do this.
And we can start on time.
Yeah, we can start on time.
This is where we lose our time before we even start. It's already up to 12 seconds. Let's rock.
Well, you got to watch it and say, hey, AJ, let's keep this thing moving.
Keep an eye on it.
Keep it trucking. All right.
Let's get this show going, man.
Hurry up, hurry up! Hurry up! Hurry up! Hurry up!
No moustaches?
Come on now. We're going to have action soon. Right here. You ain't going nowhere. Well, yeah, you got some technique, but you ain't show me that this summer. Hey, wild cat.
Ball at the 5, third down and 2.
That was bad. Let's go have some fun, bro. We ain't got to talk about too much. He wants to play the ball.
It's holding!
Cliff. The cliff. How is that not called?
That ain't gonna call a damn thing.
What is the delay for? He's standing right there.
He's taking a card out. He's a piece of paper.
It's that close? Dear Lord.
Hello, Ed. Well, I
Dear
missed
Lord,
the cue.
dear Lord, exactly. After what I witnessed today.
They almost won that game. Oh, they almost won that game.
I actually didn't see the I disappeared, hit the gym for the
Oh,
last
I
quarter.
was going to say you disappeared.
No.
David
Mate,
Copperfield.
Seriously? Yeah, sometimes you wish you could.
Sometimes you wish you could disappear. I only watched it in little bits because
You're actually teaching kids?
teaching stuff to do. But the bits that I watched, I tell you, it was obvious to me that, and it's a sad admission, but it's obvious to me that Philip Rivers, his arm is not what it was. Yeah,
I've been,
well,
I've
I
been
know-
telling you that
I
for,
know,
for a
but-
while.
I'm in
It's just-
denial. I don't want to listen to
Yeah.
that.
It's
I don't
just
wanna
not the
believe it.
balls float.
They float,
flutter.
flutter.
They take a long time to get to the edges. Like sometimes watching it is almost like watching, like a college quarterback that's not going to make it. Do you know what I mean? It just doesn't travel with some speed. Like he's still got some zip when he wants to zip. Like some of the throws he made today, the 2 interceptions, one he overthrew. Was it Keenan Allen he overthrew?
It could
think it was,
be. It could
like-
be.
And the other one, I'm trying to think who slipped over. Was it Henry slipped over?
It might have
But
been.
it wasn't going to get to him anyway. He was going to get intercepted whether or not Henry slipped over or not.
No, it's really.
I didn't see the last one. I was in the gym pumping iron.
Oh, well, look, in a way, you can kind of forgive an interception at the end of the game. But
Yeah,
mind you, they were driving.
Mm.
All they had to do, because the Raiders had missed an extra point, all they had to do was kick a field goal to win the game.
Yep.
They had time. So it's just a case of,
What they have?
you know
about
what? Don't
2
turn
minutes?
the ball over.
Roughly 2 minutes?
Move. No, they had a minute. They were under a minute.
I was under a minute.
Oh,
was it?
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. But it's like move the ball down the field and get into field goal position and boom. And they had timeouts available.
Yep.
So that was a bit sad.
How far did they get down?
Not very.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, they didn't move the ball very far. But, the other thing was, and I am critical of Anthony Lynn and his coaching. Melvin Gordon had a good game.
Yes, he did.
Austin Eckler had a good game. Melvin Gordon a better game.
Yes.
But you know what? The game's on the line and you move away from the players that have been the most productive players for the whole game.
Okay.
And all of a sudden, you're not actually running the ball, but you just pass. And in ways, it could be argued that Philip Rivers was not having a good, well, you don't have to argue. He wasn't having a good day.
He was a bit upset about a few things, wasn't he, today?
And after the two,
I love how he just goes off. He just loses.
He's a passionate guy.
Mate, he loses the plot.
But look, after the start
great,
that
though.
he had, I think Lynn coached the Chargers well because what they did is they went to the ground.
Mm-hmm.
They gave it to Gordon and they said something like, son, you got to bloody, this is your moment.
It's on your back today.
Yeah, it's on your back today.
that happens.
And that's fine. But he took that challenge. He took the mantle and they drove down. They got a touchdown. They started moving the ball. But then right at the end of the game, game's on the line, you go away from stuff that's been working. So I don't understand that. You got timeouts.
I was
so
watching, so I can't. I didn't see what happened.
And Gordon and Eckler both catch the ball very well.
All I know is I had Rivers playing in one league.
Yep. Oh,
And we spoke about this before
Yeah,
we
yeah.
started. is I had Rivers in one league, and it was like, all I want to do is drive the ball down because I'm seeing it on my phone, like
Yes.
the NFL app. It updates, it shows the time,
Yep.
and what all the players are doing. There's no vision, obviously. I wasn't getting any vision. And then I see the interception for the third time, and I've gone up, just like so. He's already thrown 2 already, so at a third, it's just like in one league he's just gone, oh my god, and then I've gone, hey. I'm playing Cole Joseph. I wonder how he went today. So I've gone across, and he was the one who intercepted the ball. So I've gone from misery to ecstasy in like 30 seconds.
Right.
Because we're playing against, in our 2 legit league, which is the only money league I play in, cost us a goddamn fortune. I don't know if I can, But, I'm playing our good Memphis from Dynasty Warzone up against him this week.
Yes, he had a good start.
I did have a good start, yes.
And ironically,
Because he played Rivers.
he played. So you had Rivers in one league
yeah.
and Carl Joseph in another league. He had Rivers in this league
Yes.
against you.
Against me. And
Yeah.
he had Mike Williams.
Oh,
So I'm already ahead on points when he played my safety.
There you go.
Ooh, could be.
now I must
We're
confess
getting
I've done now.
Now we're going to do
Last
drinks
week,
of the pod.
oh yeah,
Can we do drinks of the
Drinks
pod
of the
before we
pod.
start? Okay, your drink of the pod is...
is what is it?
It's only taken us 6
Tui
minutes. to get to
East
drinks of the pod.
India Pale Ale.
We're traveling the world today.
We are
We're
traveling
going-
the world. Okay, never heard of it.
Never-
I'm
no,
sure
give
it'll
it a-
be. I'm
give it
sure
a
it'll be
crack.
fantastic.
All
You've
right.
got excellent taste in.
I just grab whatever's there. I'm trying to grab what I don't remember we've ever had before.
I'm sure it'll be a strike and not a gutter ball.
Ooh.
Ooh, and
Fine.
you've also. Oh, thank you.
There you go.
And yours is a. Oh, you've gone for a cider again, man. You're taking some chances here.
I know. It's a decent sized can too. So if this sucks, I'm just going to have to just,
A Stowford
Suck it up.
Press
where's it from? English?
English cider.
Yeah, English cider. It's probably made.
100% local home pressed apples. Well, English
Yeah.
local home pressed apples.
Probably made in China.
Hey, Zach, how you doing? He picked Eric Harris off waivers. Now, the other guy who was the recipient was was his birthday.
That's all he did.
Eric Harris.
Did he have like 1 tackle and 2 interceptions?
Yeah,
and he actually had a third.
one was a pick 6.
He actually had a third, but it was called back on.
Yes. A Raiders penalty. Yeah.
Mm.
Oh, man.
I'm going to get my glasses.
Less said, the better about that.
You keep talking, and I'll try and work out where the hell this is from.
Okay, no worries. I'm just going to put up a banner like this. There we go. Now, other news of the week, and I must confess, I did go a little bit soft on the news because last time I did all news and no content, and you were a little disappointed.
Mm-hmm.
So, Preston Williams,
is English.
I'm sorry, your boy is on IR.
Oh, mate, gutted. Absolute. This is going to be the second half of the season. Was going to be.
Oh,
not that
not
he
bad, G.
Is it okay?
Yeah,
All right.
yeah, very nice. Thank you.
I just looked for the word dry. If there was dry in here, I wasn't buying it.
Yep.
I really thought the second half of the year could be a real. Not that he broke out.
He's shown a lot.
He has for an undrafted free agent.
Yep.
That yes.
But
So,
then again,
gutted.
G, apparently a lot of people were really high on Preston Williams. I hear it all the time.
I do now.
Yep.
Yeah, not too
Funny
bad. Bit
that.
dry.
Oh.
Maybe not enough. Have you got any sugar? Can I tip like?
What?
Can I put them?
Can you do that?
I don't know. I'm gonna have to drink it though.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
You will have to drink it.
Yeah.
So, other news. Now, we didn't do the tomato
Mhm.
song this week because the mustache is back to the bench, G.
Shave it off.
He doesn't have to shave off his mustache. Nick Foles is back in the saddle. And I actually think
He's
Nick
got
Foles
plenty
is
of time
going
to
to
grow a
be...
beard now. He's just sitting there around. It's going to get cold.
Oh, true.
Well,
Could-
maybe not in Jacksonville. It's not going to get cold. But
No.
when he starts heading up, maybe north.
Maybe. Nick Foles back under centre, G. What do you think the main effect will be?
Absolutely no idea at the moment. Mate, like he's a better quarterback than Minshew.
Yep.
It is the chemistry there that Minshew's had with DJ Chark, etc. But DJ Shark's now shown that he's the guy.
But mind you, in that first
Um,
week,
D.D. Westbrook.
Shark and Foles did have a little bit of early chemistry
Okay, that's good.
before he got hurt. Hey, Ganley, how you doing?
Christopher.
So the other thing, I'm just scrolling through. This is my last minute news preparation. Josh Jacobs had a game.
He's having a year.
He is having a year.
He would have to be close to rookie of the year.
Offensive rookie of the year?
Yeah, it would have to be. David, evening.
Oh, evening, David. Okay, and that's kind of all I've written down. Is there anything else you could think of? Oh, Josh Gordon was claimed off waivers by the Seahawks.
And
AJ Green
off
is,
waivers in our redraft league straight away like that. He was gone, picked up.
was he?
Yes.
AJ Green
I'm
is
looking forward to him scoring for me.
AJ Green.
Oh, yeah. He was never going to play this year.
No.
I was hoping he would. I picked him up in a couple. Just stuck him on my bench, but
Yes.
he doesn't want to be there anymore.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
done his time. He's
Oh.
wasted. There's another one. We've spoken about Mike Evans. You know, like he does have good games with Jameis Winston, but if he had a more consistent quarterback.
Yeah.
And AJ Green, okay, Dalton's been okay. He's had good years.
Mm-hmm.
And AJ Green hasn't exactly been a bust, has he? With Andy Dalton.
No.
But then you start thinking about what he could have been. But that's the same thing. You can say that about like a ton of players, really, couldn't you?
Yes.
If they had to play with this, if they had been there, if they had Tom Brady, if they were a Patriot, that same
Yes.
rigmarole. But there's been tons of players that could have, would have if they had a different quarterback, a different system, different play caller. And unfortunately, he got stuck with the red rifle.
Yes. Darius Geis is back on Washington's active roster. Excited?
For how long?
For how long? Come on.
Can he get a game out?
Yeah, let's hope.
Okay, let's hope
He should be able to get a game
Fingers
out.
crossed.
Yes. Did you see the cat on Thursday Night Football, G?
No, I did not.
It's not really. I don't know what there is to talk about.
Cat.
There's a cat.
There's one every year now.
What, a cat?
Yes.
On the field?
Yes. We've had squirrels.
We've had squirrels. That squirrel was good. The cat was
The
just like,
squirrel doesn't have much staying power, though, does it?
the cat looked shit scared. It was like,
Mate, you're in front of like 60,000 people and God knows how many people on the ground. Everywhere you look, there's people.
yes.
You wonder how the hell it got out there in the first. Like, why would you go out there in the first place as a cat?
Like
Don't
of all
worry.
the place
Don't
to-
worry about everybody talks about where the cat's gone. Why the hell is a cat walking onto an arena full of people
Yes.
and then goes, "Oh shit, I'm scared." Well, how about not come out in the first place?
Yeah, absolutely. Dave's rightly pointed out Cam Newton on IR.
Yes,
Yes. What AJ Green to the Bears? What?
mate, that sucks.
That's not true, is it?
It's the first year I ever drafted Cam Newton. I'm not a.
Oh.
I'm always haven't been a huge fan of Cam because I've just been waiting for him to get hurt.
I know.
So I picked him up this year. I thought I'm going to give it a fly.
Yep.
Yeah, that worked well for me.
What's the future for Cam now?
I don't see him being a Panther, really. Do you?
He's such an important piece to the Panthers.
They've done
I
pretty
mean-
well. They've done pretty well without him.
Yeah, true.
I honest mate, Christian
Neil?
McCaffrey is a far more important. Is that good grammar? English? No, you're a school
That's
teacher.
terrible
Doesn't that-
grammar.
Okay. And I've only drank like 3 sips. Yeah, he's far more important than Cam Newton is at the moment, isn't he?
Yes.
You take McCaffrey out of that, and that whole team
Oh.
they're going nowhere.
Well, McCaffrey is the very definition of most valuable player, isn't he?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
He is, to be honest.
Yes. Dave, hold that thought because we're doing a segment which is kind of related to that, actually. He'll be a Charger. Oh, well, who knows? So are we going to go straight into bowling? Do you want to go bowling?
Yes, let's go.
Let's go bowling. So listen, every week we've been running
No music, no intro, nothing. You haven't you actually told me I've got sound effects for today. Now you're plugging your phone in.
I know.
This is just not good. It's not good podcasting.
Yeah. Look, I'm super prepared. Look.
Go. How many pins went down?
Oh, it's going to play next thing. Whoa. Okay. How many pins went down? That was a
I
strike.
can't believe you're doing all that. You're an IT guy. I'm just, mate. I've said this more than once. The future it does not look bright for our kids with you teaching them IT.
Strike. Neil got it. It was a strike. The dude abides.
Yes.
Now, Neil, you are absolutely right. And I did actually consider when you said the opening theme, I was going to play the gutter balls. The gutter balls? It is called the gutter balls, isn't it? The dude. I have a feeling, Neil, you'll know, I'm sure. Ganley will probably know. So he get whacked on the head, and it's just kind of like a hallucination. He's just like dreaming of like.
What we should have really done is I should have gone and mixed up some Clearer Milks.
Yes, that would have been the perfect drink
and smoked a joint
for the for this week. You could have had that smoke machine, just like a pallet.
No, I'll go and I'll do it.
Light a joint.
Yeah,
I'm sure you would too. So, not that there's anything wrong with that. So,
I'm an adult.
You're an adult. Now,
Debatable.
Bowling. It's week 10. This is our week 10 preview, and we're thinking about what goes with the number 10. And I don't know. One of us had a brilliant idea, didn't they, G?
One of us did have one idea.
Well, yeah, one idea. 10-pin bowling. We're going to go 10-pin bowling, but what we're doing is we're going 10-pin bowling with our
Warner sweater, yes.
with players for next year.
I'm going to be the dude.
You're going to be the dude? Yeah. 10-pin bowling with players for this year, and feel free to play along if you are watching us live. So what we thought was, let's pick a player that is going gutter ball next year and a player that's going to be a strike.
Mm-hmm.
But an unexpected one. Like, you don't want to just go like shooting fish in a barrel. You don't want to go for the easy ones. Hey, Matt, how you doing? So we are going for strikes and gutter balls.
Okay.
But
and
I
who
don't-
decides on the strike and gutter ball? Like, you give me one and we'll decide. We'll let everybody else decide.
Yes, sorry. That was my sound effect again. Sorry. Pre-production would be good.
We should actually spend a little bit of money and get like a sound effects machine. Would be
Oh,
great.
yeah, it would be good instead of me using my phone. My phone's good enough, though. So let's start on quarterback and my gutter balls, G. And you can, well, I'll just put the players up and you can decide whether you think that they're strikes,
Trying to work out through my piece of paper.
whether you think I'm on the ball or not.
Okay.
Okay,
Fire away.
number one, Phillip Rivers. I had to put
Oh,
him there.
are you like, okay. Is that the way you're, I'm rocking it another way.
Are you?
Yes.
What's your other way?
My other way is guys that maybe for next season that we're not thinking about or looking towards maybe 2020 might be we might see more of them. But this is okay. That's fine. You do it your way. I'll do it mine.
But I've got that as well.
Oh, have you?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I don't have any like.
Oh, you don't have any
No.
on the down end?
No.
Well, I'll do the down end ones quickly. So I had Phillip Rivers and Matt Ryan. That might be controversial.
Gutter balls. Matt
Yeah.
Ryan.
Yes.
How? Julio's there.
Oh, I'll tell
Calvin
you.
Ridley's still there.
Matt Ryan's currently,
They need to go and get a decent running back.
yeah.
Instead of
And I just listen.
tight end.
Yeah, I know, but
Offensive line, we've had a few
Oh.
injuries again. Yeah, but
Yeah.
we've had injuries again.
I know, but it's just, you know, what's happening is Matt Ryan's not getting any younger.
What is he now? Is it
34.
Okay.
Turns 35
So
before the
35.
start of next
Yeah, I was going
season.
to say 35 now, but yep, 34.
You will more than likely have a new head coach and OC and probably a new
Woo!
offensive system to learn.
Yeah, but Ryan's proved that he's pretty quick. Like he picked
Yes
up
and no.
Shanahan's by the end of the first year, he was on top of it.
Yeah.
And that's complex.
Yeah, but it takes a year.
Yeah, but that's Shanahan's system. He's got a lot going on.
Sigh, Shanahan.
Ryan Gutter. Thanks, David.
You should never have let Shanahan leave the building.
No, he should have been our head coach. He's the head coach.
Ugh.
Dan, see you later.
Yeah, Matt, you're not wrong. So Matt Ryan I put there, and Phillip Rivers, he just looked old today. We've already discussed that.
Matt's on the ball.
Yeah, Matty's on the ball. Phillip Rivers just looked old. It wasn't his day, but his arm didn't look good.
No, his arm hasn't looked good for most of this season, to be honest.
No. So have you got you've just gone for the strikes, right?
Well, we don't know.
Okay, well I've got one, but
So obviously I've interpreted
talking, so
what
you go.
you've told me to do
Yes.
wrongly. Is that correct?
Wrongly, is that correct? What? Yes.
Yes. Okay.
All right.
Okay. So look, I've looked at it a different way. Like looking towards next season, these are guys that are QBs that we don't know what we have. Are they going to be 2020 quarterbacks?
Oh.
So I've got down here, and look, we've pretty much seen all the quarterbacks this year, haven't we?
Yes.
Like we've seen them with the amount of
Pretty
injuries we've
much.
had.
Yeah.
We've seen a lot of backups, but the ones we haven't seen is Drew Lock.
Oh, wow.
So we'll probably get a chance to see him, in the second half of this season, I'd say.
oh, yeah, we probably will. As soon as he's able to.
Yeah.
Yep.
To get a bit of a
I
look
agree.
at him. So
Yep.
what happens to Drew Lock going into 2020? Is he obviously I've done this wrong, but is he someone that you give a strike to and you go, okay, we'll see what happens next year? Or do you sort of like, are they going to move on? Do they go and get another quarterback? Because
okay.
are we talking about like owning these guys in Dynasty? We're talking about fantasy here, aren't we? We're not talking about real life.
No, a mix though.
Okay. The other one I've got is Haskins.
Okay.
No?
I'm not sold yet, but it's early days.
Okay.
And he'll get an opportunity next year, as you said.
Okay. At the moment, I think you'd sort of got those kiddie rails up
Yeah, I know, true.
and the ball's bouncing down, bouncing off the kiddie rails at the moment.
Oh, that annoys me. When you go, well, I know. Look, you and me are competitive guys, right?
You and I. Yep.
You're correcting my grammar
Mhm.
now. We're competitive. And so you take your kids bowling. Well, when
I'm
your
not a
kids
bad
were
bowler.
younger, I'm not a bad bowler either.
I'm not great, but I'll throw on average, like a 140, 160
That's not bad.
game.
That's pretty good. Now,
But I get the really light ball.
so you can throw it hard,
I haven't got I
fast.
haven't got very big hands, so I can
Um,
get my fingers in the smaller hole, in
Yeah.
the kiddie holes.
yes,
You know what they say about small hands, small gloves.
small hands, small gloves.
That's OJ.
Yes.
So he's another one. Ryan Finley, we're about to find out if he's going to be a gutter ball or a strike.
Yep.
And Will Greer, actually, at this point, we don't know.
Will Greer,
We didn't get
yes.
to see him, did we, at
Yes.
all?
Correct. Yep.
So
I agree.
They're my QBs anyway. So I could probably add some.
We might have gone in a slightly different direction, but
Well,
that's
I think we
okay.
have. I think we have.
That's all
You got to
right.
explain yourself better when you're giving me these rules.
That's all right. I said Teddy Bridgewater. Sigh. Listen, he may be the next quarterback in New Orleans, in which case we've seen him in the system,
Yep.
or he may be somewhere else, and there's always the bit of a mystery of like, ooh, what situation will he land in? But he has shown he can be an NFL starting quarterback.
So what do the Saints do next year? They go and grab a quarterback?
all
and-
depends on what happens this year, doesn't it? Because if they win the Super Bowl, Breeze probably flies into the sunset. Do you think?
Possibly.
Because, I mean, he's had, increasing problems with injury. So, and, his arm strength is starting to, they've protected him in that system using the running backs, using Kamara
Yes.
and Latavius. But Teddy essentially through 5 games, 1,370 yards, 9
Bridgewater
touchdowns,
strike from
and
David. Okay.
and
System
2
QB from Neil.
oh, hang on. Oh, Neil says he's a system QB. Well, what does it say about Breeze then?
David says Haskins needs a playbook. Yeah, well,
A spare. Okay. All right, a spare. I'll take a spare. That's all right.
Yes.
A spare is fine. It's when you get one of the numbers, or you don't want to gut a ball, obviously, but if you get 8, that's useless. You know, 9. Am I right? You got to get a spare at least.
Yeah.
Spare or a strike, or you're not actually in the game. People are like, "What?"
I
What are they
always
talking
like when you
about?
get a strike and a spare, and it pushes the
Ooh.
numbers across. You just keep getting,
and
that's
people are
great.
looking at your score thinking, you're crap. And then boom, it just explodes. Like you whack a couple of, what's actually really
mate,
good?
People that actually bowl realise that if
Oh,
you
yeah.
get strikes up there and there's no numbers, that
I
you're actually
know.
pretty good at what you're doing.
I know I'm talking about people who don't realize.
Okay.
You know what?
I think
what's
everybody
the
knows
best?
a cross means a strike.
When you get, have you ever opened with like, I think the best I've done is opened with 3 strikes in a row.
Okay. I've had 3 and 4 strike in a row games.
Yes.
But I don't know if I've ever opened with one.
Oh, there's a name for that. Ganley. There's a name for 3 strikes in a row and 4 strikes in a row. I'm thinking like albatross or I don't know, some seabird. I'm thinking, but I'm probably mixing my golf metaphors. Why are you looking at me like
I'm
that?
just reading what Zach wrote.
You wrote something that's
Mhm.
probably much more interesting than what
Okay,
I'm saying.
so what else
So
you've got?
that's it.
Okay,
Running
look,
back?
before we go, I just want to bring up Josh Rosen to the Patriots.
Yeah, interesting. Interesting. Because Josh Rosen's a better quarterback than we've seen.
Yes.
And he hasn't had a fair shake.
No, he
And
has
That is
not.
true.
I think we've spoke about this once already, haven't we?
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. 3 strikes in a row with a turkey.
A turkey. Yeah, I knew it was something.
Now, he's the bird,
Yep. I knew it was a. I had a feeling.
but an
it was a bird.
albatross can,
And you know when you're
fly.
at those funky
Turkey
bowling
can't.
places and they put up an animation, I remember seeing the turkey it marches across the screen.
Oh, is that why it comes across?
Yes. There
No,
you go.
I had no idea. That had something to do with like Thanksgiving. I'm going.
No.
Okay.
There you go, Ganley. said
Okay.
turkey.
Running
Turkey.
backs. I'm
Okay.
going to screw this up as well because I did, But go.
Yeah, Rosen and the Pats would be a strike.
we could. From my point of view, I'm giving up guys that we don't know yet. So you could tell me whether or not you think they're going to be a strike or a gutter ball,
Okay. And then you
or
can
a
tell
spare
me.
even.
But
I-
these guys are giving us
they're giving us great
good feedback. So that's fine. Okay, running back.
Running back.
Do you want to start with
Well, actually, yes,
Oh.
I do have one.
a gutter ball?
No, I don't have a gutter ball. I'm going to give it to you. You tell me what it is.
Okay. All right.
Joe Mixon. Mate, his contract, he's he'll be an unrestricted free agent at the end of next season. That's it. Done.
Ooh.
Finished.
You know what? I like to.
He's only 20. He's only 23 still.
Yes, I know. I
He'll
like
be
to think,
25 when he's available to whoever wants to pay him.
I want to believe a strike
I'm a believer. I just traded with
for
you
him.
for
Yes, correct.
And
Because
that's
it's
a good trade for you.
it's the worst house
You've made
on
out
the.
like a bandit with that one.
I almost said the worst house on the best street. It's the
worst-
best house on the worst street.
You've lost me.
Yeah, I know. It doesn't make any sense. Forget it.
Oh, he's like the worst. The other worst house is his offensive line.
Yes.
Yes,
Correct.
all over it.
All right.
Took me a little while. Okay, so I have Joe Mixon. Do you want another one?
I can give you one.
Okay, please.
This is a strike. Yeah.
No, you can, mate. We'll decide that. The people decide, not you.
Okay. Let me give you that. Okay. The people will decide. Let me give you David Johnson.
Gutter.
Yeah, that's what I think as well. Ganley's saying a strike for Mixon. Let me tell you, Chase Edmonds and now Kenyon Drake have perhaps proven that a running back in Arizona is the very definition of a system running back.
Well,
Yes
it's
and no.
also, it's also from the fact that he doesn't have that. You look at the other two guys. Chase said that they're both somewhat explosive.
Yes.
David Johnson is not at all.
No.
He looks like he's been in the league for like longer than Frank Gore at the moment. No, he seriously does.
Yeah.
Mate, he looks far better a receiver.
Yes.
And that's what he was.
Yep. Yeah.
If you look at his numbers, if it wasn't for his receiving yards,
Dave's not low on him. Dave says
He's-
a spare.
spare. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, if anybody's playing in my league, I've got David Johnson in a couple. I'm more than happy to.
Trade him.
Yep.
And it just makes me wonder now. He'll be 28.
Like, he's not even going to play. I've not even going to play him in one league this week.
Really?
No.
He's 28 before the end of the year. Now there's a stacked rookie running back class coming out, so they could replace him really easily. His cap number is massive, although I don't know how there's a lot of dead cap, so I don't know about the intricacies of actually cutting him.
Just cap
Kenyon
hit, dead cap. Difference?
Yes.
What is the difference? That was a question I should have.
What is the difference?
Yeah.
Ganley, no, what the difference between dead cap and cap hit?
Yeah.
I don't think there's any difference.
Yes, there is, because the figures are different.
Oh, really?
I'm going to give you one.
Okay. I think dead cap.
You keep talking. I'll look it up.
I don't know. Stacked running
30 minutes.
back rookie class.
30-minute.
Edmund.
morning.
Now, Kenyon Drake is free agent at the end of the year, but they could sign him probably for not much, and they could save quite a bit of money.
Yep.
Right. My next one. Justice Hill.
I've actually got him on my list here.
Have you? Guaranteed money, Neil says. Is that's the salary cap? Yeah, we're not 100% sure. we should do a show just on salary cap.
That one's been bouncing around my head tonight when I wrote his name down. He's in a team with a quarterback. He doesn't care who the running back is.
No.
And
But
he's probably the best running back in the team.
Ingram has been an RB1.
He has. How old is Ingram? He must be 30.
Getting up there.
He hasn't looked like 30-year-old. The cliff is next year. He's a different style of running back, compared to
Justice
Ingram.
Hill. Yes.
I'd have to say a spare at the moment.
A spare. Yeah.
I don't think he's a gutter, and I don't think he's a strike at this time. We haven't seen enough of him. He hasn't been on the field. He's been touching the ball hardly at all. I think his fantasy points are like
nothing.
under 20.
Negligible. Look, he's a better running back than Gus Edwards, but he's a different running back to Gus Edwards. This is the
and
problem.
You've also got Gus Edwards. Yeah, I even forgot about Gus the Bus.
Yeah, well, Gus the Bus is in front of him. That's part of the problem. But also part of the problem.
You just can't get him in the blend, in the mix.
No, part of the problem is he's a different running back. It doesn't fit. It doesn't really quite fit, does it?
You have Lamar who does all that weaving between traffic. And let me tell you, mate, he runs between traffic.
Like Frogger.
Oh, I wasn't very good at Frogger. Too many things happening at once. He's very. If you watch him, even when he gets hit, he's sort of rubbery.
Yes,
he just doesn't take a big hit.
Right.
It's just that last minute, movement just gets him out of trouble, out of serious trouble. Okay, another one I've got.
Now, hang on. Zach says dead cap means nothing to teams with younger players. It actually helps. Anyway, I'm not really 100% sure of the intricacies. Okay. And Matt asks Cam Newton. I think we've already sort of said maybe a gutter ball at this stage.
Well, you can say that. I'm going a spare
for Cam.
Yeah, at the moment.
I'd be more willing to throw in there Will Greer and say, Will Greer.
Like, what is he getting paid? Like, is it like 19 million or something next year?
I think so. Something like that.
Mate, would you spend 19 million bucks and take a risk on Cam Newton? I would. Hell yeah, 90 million's nothing.
Yeah, I know. That's true.
Mate,
okay.
The salary cap's is creeping up towards what? 200?
Yes. Yep. Okay, give me another one, G.
Okay.
Let's keep it moving.
Bryce Love. We haven't seen Bryce Love. We got guys that can't stay healthy. We didn't get to see him at the combine because of the injury, recovering from the injury, right?
Mm.
Now let's look at what he did though. He sat behind McCaffrey for 2 years.
True.
Okay.
Yeah.
In 2017, right? When it was, this is your job.
Yes.
Now he ran for 2,100 yards and 19 touchdowns.
College stats are just stupid though, aren't they?
Mate, it's still 2,100 yards.
Yeah, no, it is. A yard is a yard, just like we say a point is a point.
Yes. 19 touchdowns.
I know.
2018, Will sort of came off a little bit.
Yeah.
Then he had the injury. Then he did the injury later in the year.
Yes.
So at the moment, he's on a roster with guys ahead of him, basically,
Yes.
and a forever aging but still gorish Adrian Peterson.
Yes. I'm not a fan of Bryce Love personally.
Mate, was he like runner-up in the Heisman, or he's like in the top
Bryce
3
Love?
voting for the
Ooh,
Heisman
I
in
have a feeling
2017?
17. Yeah, I have a feeling he was. I was not
Don't,
really
mate, Neil,
very...
don't go knocking the Knicks, mate. Seriously. They're my boys.
But Neil is
They do-
right.
they do-
Washington.
They do suck, though.
Washington is a train wreck.
I bought Noah when we were in Bali. I bought him because you can buy for like $13, $15. You can buy basketball
Oh yeah,
like
yeah,
rip-offs. But
Yes.
mate, they look fantastic. They look as mate, they're $140 at Rebel,
Yes. Oh yeah, yeah.
right? So I bought him a few,
Yeah.
right? Because he plays basketball.
Yep.
But I bought him a Knicks one because that's who I follow.
Yep. Who was that Charles
He-
Berkeley guy?
He doesn't wear the Knicks one very often.
Doesn't he?
No, he
I was going
wears
to say Barkley spelt with a U.
no. All right. Do we have any? Okay, I'll give you a few quick other ones. Okay.
Yes,
Running
go.
backs. Daryl Henderson.
Uh,
Gurley's in front of him, which is a massive question mark. And
they
it's
did
like-
draft him.
this is where he signed the contract. Okay. His cap hit in 2020 is 17,250,000.
Yep.
His dead cap, which I've got to work out what the hell that is 25 million, 25 and a half.
Yeah.
His cap hit in 21 is still 13.2 million. And 2020, it's 14.2. Who the hell, like, what do you do with him? What do you do with him? Like, his dead cap in 2020 is 4.2, right?
Right.
He's just got all this money. He's just taking, mate, no one's going to trade for him.
No. No.
You've just gone and shot yourself in the foot. I think they've done it twice.
Yes.
I think Goff's the other one.
Oh, Goff. No, I'm a
We should put
Goff
Goff.
fan.
We should put Goff in there. Tony Pollard's another one. We've seen what he can do.
Oh, yeah.
But he's a handcuff to Zeke. So as long as Zeke's there, Alexander Madison.
Ooh.
He looks good.
Should trade for him, G.
I should trade for him.
Yeah.
Have you got him?
Oh, you did already.
I
Damn.
already did. Yes, I did.
I did get Paris Campbell.
You got
I reckon
Paris
that's-
Campbell there when
I reckon it's a pretty good
bugging
deal.
his hand up.
Yeah, he did.
But again, he's a handcuff to Cook, who looks amazing this year. And the other one I had down was Justice Hill. So let's move on to wide. You got any more?
No, I've just
Let's
got
move
wide
on to
receivers.
Okay, let's move on to wide receivers.
Henderson strikes, says Neil, and Pollard will get traded. Yeah, well, maybe. It's always good to have a handcuff because you always need them.
Mm.
Often with running backs. Madison,
and with the off season with Zeke,
yeah, Madison.
you need someone to play
Oh,
the first 4 games.
Yes. So wide receivers, G. I said, well, I'll give you a gutter ball for. Well, I should say it. I'll give you a player, probably a gutter ball.
Dead cap is like,
What's that?
I'm pretty sure the dead cap is where they cut.
Cut the player, and that's the cap impact.
Okay,
Okay. Thanks, Matt. Something like that. Now,
well, that's not good.
I said, okay, let me offer up for you. Let me stroll up to the line with my number 14
so
ball.
The cap
and
hit will be the actual amount that he takes. The dead cap will be how much
The
it
hit.
actually hits the team.
yes, that makes sense.
Okay,
That makes
so
sense.
that's a lot of coin, mate. They got invested in Todd Gurley, and they ain't going to see that production
Oh
for
no,
that cost.
no. Brandon Cooks to stay in the neck of the woods.
Brandon Cooks, gutter. He's gone.
He's
mate.
on his third
mate,
different team.
Concussion's going to kill him.
Concussion.
That hit in the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
That was it. That started the chain.
Let me tell you a little story.
Make it quick, mate. We're at 39 minutes.
Okay. A quick little story. Robert Woods, 38 receptions, 471 yards. Cooper Kupp, 58 receptions, 792 yards. Gee, is there a comment there? I'll put it up in a second.
Yep.
Brandon Cooks, 27 receptions, 402 yards.
I don't care. I don't care about anything that you're telling me. Seriously, I don't
No,
care.
but he's clearly the number 3.
Yeah,
and
but I don't
although
care.
He has been injured,
I don't care.
realise.
Yeah, I reckon, mate, his concussions are, it's not good.
Yeah, I know. Okay, so gutter ball.
Yeah.
All right. Shall I give you another one?
Cook, sadly, he's cooked. Yeah, I agree, Dave. He could retire too, Neil.
Dave
Yep.
says Cooks is
Now, Matt
cooked.
was saying
Could
Newton's
retire.
on 21 million next year. If they cut him, they pay him nothing and 2 million dead cap hit. Right. Is that a question? Is he asking us? I thought he was giving us the information, but he's put
Maybe.
question marks.
Yeah, not sure.
It's 20, I thought it was around 19, but okay, 21 million. Okay.
Interesting.
Someone might pick him up for 21 mil.
Someone will for sure.
Give him an off season.
Yeah.
Mate, you're not going to get. Mate, you can go to the draft, and there's the QB draft this year is not bad. He's actually
QB draft
pretty
looks
good.
pretty good. Now,
But you don't know. We know what Cam is.
Yeah, we
Mate, he's
do.
an MVP.
Yes. Let me give you another player, G. AJ Brown.
AJ Brown.
Yes.
Mate, he's only a rookie.
Yes. Why can't he be a rookie? Justice Hill's a rookie.
Yeah. Okay. Why are you saying it? Because where he plays,
Well,
the team he's on.
I wrote here, he already looks like the number 1 wide receiver in Tennessee, and this is with all the upheaval there. You've now got Tannehill under center.
Mm-hmm.
It's breathed new life into the Tennessee offense, which is a bit of a shame in ways
Well,
because
it wasn't hard.
No, because the window for buying AJ Brown cheap has probably passed. But 26 receptions, 429 yards, 3 touchdowns, and that is even with all the stuff going on in Tennessee. So I'm
Makes
just thinking,
my boy Preston
next
Williams
year,
look pretty bloody good then, doesn't it?
my word, yes, it certainly does.
No. He's a strike.
He's a strike.
Yes.
Yep.
Not going anywhere. You're not first year rookie.
Yeah. Have you got anyone else wide receiver?
Cap questions go. Yes, thanks, Zach. That's where I got the
Spot track. Yes.
Yeah, that's where I got the stuff on Todd Gurley from.
Perfect.
All the numbers I just
Spot
read
track.
out. Okay, wide receivers. I do have a few. Darius Slayton,
Oh, nice. Yeah.
the Giants.
Yes.
Mate, he has shown just a little bit this year.
Well, he's very
Speed,
similar.
route running,
AJ
racing hands.
Brown.
Mate, he showed to go up and get it. You know, a couple of catches he made 2 weeks ago.
What are his stats on the year?
I didn't write him down.
Hashtag research.
Okay. Coming from you, that's pretty rich. Auden Tate.
Ooh. Auden Tate. Yes.
I'm not looking at stat. I'm looking at. I watch every game. You know that.
Yeah.
I'm just talking about these guys from what I've seen.
Yes.
Now, Auden Tate is a big receiver. He's got great
6'4".
set of hands. 6'4". Probably no AJ Green next year.
No, that's right.
Tyler Boyd. That's
Who's under
there?
center?
Good question.
Is it a rookie?
Question. Ooh.
Could be a rookie.
Well, we'll see what Ryan Finley is.
So it's a rookie.
It might be. No, I. Who knows? Who knows?
Hmm.
I don't know. Well, they've got a rookie now starting, so we'll soon find out.
Yeah.
Another
right.
one. I did have Keelan Doss down here. He's just just a flyer out there. But Hunter Renfro.
I was going to say,
Hunter Renfro's looked okay.
Hunter Renfro's looked okay.
Not bad for not bad for a little white boy.
I saw somebody tweet out.
He's not a very big dude.
I saw somebody tweet out a picture. On one side of the frame was OBJ, shirt off, abs,
Yep.
posing. On the other side was like this dude in a t-shirt, and it was Hunter Renfro.
Was he holding what was he holding? Something like
Looked like a bag of goldfish or something.
Yeah,
That
that's
was
what I
something
thought.
weird.
It was.
Obviously, come off his Instagram or something, and it said,
From when he was in college.
"Pick who's got the most touchdowns this year."
Was it touchdowns or fantasy points or whatever?
No,
it was?
touchdowns. Yeah.
Okay.
And the answer was Hunter Renfro.
Yep.
Yeah. Amazing.
So he's one. What do you
Slayton.
think?
Strike. What's that?
Strike.
Yes.
Slayton's strike. Yes. Yes. I
Yes.
agree, Neil. Hunter Renfro.
He's shown some things.
Yeah, I don't know because I don't know the quarterback.
Oh. You don't know.
I still don't know if he's the guy. Is Carr still the guy?
Neil, I'm sorry to say, look, props to the Raiders winning today. Josh Jacobs he looks the real deal. But let me say this. It wasn't Carr, it was Rivers. Rivers was your best quarterback. Rivers was your best quarterback Thursday night football. Not
Right.
Carr.
Okay, now another one we would have been, we were all looking forward to seeing what maybe Dion Kane could do this year.
Yep.
But Zach Pascal's gone straight past. He's
Ooh.
blowing straight past him.
Zach Pascal. Yes, I know. He's on fire.
So that's just a question mark. Dion Kane's more of a probably at the moment. He's probably with Zach Pascal just shooting past him. You have to be a bit of a.
But, gee, there's going to be opportunity. How long has TY got? There's opportunity.
He's getting injured a bit.
But then
at the
again, you
moment.
got Paris Campbell as well.
Okay. Preston Williams.
Oh, well.
Strike!
Hang on. Well, of course.
Only because he's my boy.
Yep.
I look after my boys.
Yes. Look, that's obvious. He looks fantastic. And it's just, what really gets to me, and I know it gets to you, is the amount of people on the bandwagon like, oh, Preston Williams, we knew he was one of the best wide receivers in this class. It's like, turn it up. You said no such thing.
We knew we had talent. You could see the talent. The talent was there. Just, yeah, 32 teams didn't see it.
Yeah.
Okay, now a couple of guys that are down here, we have no idea. So they're probably at the moment, they're probably just spares, and they would be Riley Ridley, who we haven't seen yet. Yeah. But Earl Bennett believes that he could be a household name.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep. Because he had the hamstring problem pre-season, so it hampered his whole off-season. Still getting around the playbook. Maybe after a full pre-season next year.
Yep.
Jalen Hurd at the 49ers. Couldn't they be used someone like him at the moment?
Now, I believe he's almost healthy.
He could be back in week 13. He's eligible to be back week 13.
What an offense to come into.
Yes.
Ooh.
And he's the perfect player for them too,
He
isn't
is.
he?
Yeah.
That hard-running wide receiver. Well, the wide receiver turns into a running back when he gets the ball.
Yes.
Perfect.
Yep.
Hakeem Butler, we have no idea about. So he's at the moment, he's just a spare as well.
Yep.
Jacoby Meyer, the Patriots.
Ooh,
I reckon-
interesting.
Unfortunately, is that a bit of a gut because they keep bringing, instead of like giving the guy a go, they keep bringing people in.
That's the Patriot way, isn't
It is, isn't it? And that's the problem with wide receivers at the Patriots. And we still have, who we have, who's they took in the first round? No, first round?
N'Keal Harry.
N'Keal Harry.
Yes.
So thank you. We still haven't seen N'Keal Harry.
No.
Okay, so they're my wide receivers.
Okay. Neil's
Phillip-
offered up
Phil
Philip
Lindsay.
Lindsay.
No, mate, just keep rolling. Mate,
He
the
looks
dude
good.
keeps balling.
Yep, he does.
Okay, everybody keeps saying he's not built like a running back. He's not big enough to be a running back. Mate, it's just the dude keeps getting it done.
Yes. And Dave asked before about Gardner Minshew.
Gardner's mustache.
Is he going to – what's the future for the mustache?
Well, they know what they have.
They do.
We're not going to – mate, he's still a rookie. He only been his second year.
Yeah.
I suppose if someone came along and say, hey, look, we're willing to give you X, Y, and Z.
Might happen.
Yeah, everybody's got a price.
Yeah. Anyway.
But at the moment, I don't see him going anywhere.
No, not at the moment. I
No.
don't think so.
They develop him. They keep developing, get better and better behind Nick Foles. And then Nick Foles has his day and bang, Gardner's ready to rock and roll.
Exactly. Let's go to, N'Keal Harry, Matt said. Yep. Let's go to tight end.
Okay.
Doit.
I've only got one.
Well, I've got two.
I've got one
because I sort of went because I was doing the gutter ball strike thing. Do you want okay. Zach Ertz.
Ooh, he had a good game last week. He's been quiet this year. I'd say if I owned him, I'd be sell. So that means, is that like a gutter? I'd be if you could get something for him. See, the problem is if you're in a team that's not competing in fantasy, mate, sell him now.
Yes.
Sell him now while he had the good week.
Correct.
But if you're competing, you have to hold on to him and then sort of hope that his second half is good and you can probably flog him off
Yes. Now, look, tight ends can play the game
in a
while.
trade sort of way.
He just turned 29. His birthday was on the 10th of November. Happy birthday, Zach. He listens to us, you know.
He calls me every day for advice.
Yeah. He'll turn 30 in season next year. Dallas Goddard is already stealing looks in that offense. So, look, he's good. It's just his days of being like a Travis Kelce option are gone.
Yep.
Probably.
If you could trade him now, even if you're competing for an up and coming tight end,
yes. Yeah, no, that's a fair call. Dave says.
and then get a little bit on the side as well.
A gutter to a possible spare. Maybe not a gutter, maybe like 4 or 5.
Well,
4 or 5?
I need him at the moment in one league. Otherwise, I'm more than happy to redraft. Doesn't matter.
Or a
but
split.
dynasty, I'm more than happy if I'm in a team that's sort of on the verge of not competing. I'm sort of in the middle. I'm probably not going to win it. I might make the playoffs, but I'm not going to win. I'd be moving on. See
You know what?
get.
Like if you have 2 pins on the left
Because
and
he's still got
3 on the right.
He's still got name cachet.
Yes, he has name cachet. Let me offer up another one. Mike Gesicki.
Well, we're going to find out. Spare. We're going to find out. We don't know. This is the time. We've got no Preston Williams now.
I know we don't know, but that's kind of the point, right?
Yeah, they're spare.
All right.
Isn't it spare the fact that he's not a gutter ball, and
No.
he's not a strike,
No.
so he's the little rails, the kiddie rails.
He's the kitty rails.
Yeah.
Let me give you this. Next year,
I'll give him
that Dolphins offense is going to be very different. That Dolphins offense is going to be very different because Preston Williams will be back. You're going to have a very good rookie quarterback. You're probably going to have a very good rookie running
No,
back.
they might not. They went and blew it last week.
True. You're going to have a new O-line. Maybe they'll do that through free agency. If I was the general manager, I'd try and put vets on the O-line so you get your rookie quarterback in there and protected from day one. Probably a young rookie wide receiver to pair with Preston Williams.
I actually think this offensive line year good. I think it actually is.
That I'm not sure about.
Okay.
I do know.
Ganley split. We never even thought of a split.
Yeah, we never thought of a split, actually. Yeah. Yeah, so
I think he's
Mike
talking,
Gesicki.
Is he talking about Ertz?
I think he's talking about Ertz.
Okay.
Okay.
That's fair.
Uh,
Yeah, split. Split in that if you need him, keep him. If you don't need him, burn him.
Oh, very good. Okay, have you got
There you go.
anyone?
That's very good. I've got
in there?
one.
Okay.
And my one is Irv Smith.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah, I like that. That's a strike.
Oh, without a doubt, isn't it? He is, to me, what Jordan Reed never became.
Yeah, you're right.
Well, he's sort of that. He's a hybrid. He's not a big tight end, and he's a bit bigger than your wide receiver.
He is going to be so
He's athletic.
good.
He's got great mates. You just go and watch some of the catches that he makes.
Yeah.
The athleticism for a guy his size. He's Jordan Reed, and we saw what Jordan Reed does.
Yeah.
Jordan Reed was, mate, seriously, when he was at his peak, which was really quick because he's always with the concussion, he was always out. I think he must have suffered about 7.
Yeah. Yes.
But in that, what was it? Maybe about 3 years ago? Was it
Yep.
3?
yeah, probably. Yeah.
He had that string of games. He was scoring touchdowns at will. He was
Oh, yeah.
he was in
Dominant.
he was in reaching distance, like he could touch Gronk.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely, you could. Yes, I agree.
He was uncoverable.
uncoverable.
And I think once they get rid of, like, I don't know why they
Cole
still,
Rudolph's an ordinary.
I still don't. And he gets the freaking touchdown looks in the red zone too, which does my head in. This guy could be
Look, I'll say this. They drafted him, G, but at the end of the day, Mike Zimmer is probably a little bit reluctant to put rookies in there so much. I mean, he's been on the park a little bit,
He has.
but there's probably a bit of
And
conservative.
he showed some great talent.
Yeah. You could always have that
Joku.
money ball.
No, Joku's a good one, David. There's one someone's brought up.
Njoku. I mean, athletically, I mean, it sounds stupid to say so athletic because all these guys are athletic. But Njoku, compared to all the tight ends, he is uber athletic, isn't he?
Is he an athlete, not a footballer?
But maybe, yes. Maybe he's an athlete and not a footballer.
And the thing that concerns me is the players that are around him, and the quarterback, and the head coach.
Ooh, we didn't mention Baker, the baby maker.
We should have probably. Okay, there we go. We're going to put one in at the end at 55 minutes. Got to get this shit done. 55 minutes.
What does
Baker, the
Dave
baby
think?
maker.
Dave is a Browns fan. Baker.
Put it in there. Okay, let's move on while waiting for those responses to Baker, the baby maker.
Yep.
I don't know if he's made too many babies. He's probably practicing a hell of a lot. I would be if I was a quarterback.
He is practicing his brains out. Are you kidding?
Mate, that thing wouldn't would never mate, that thing would never see the inside of a zipper, I can tell you. Okay, so ins and out this week. Let's go. We have quarterbacks. Do we have
Speaking of Baker, ins and outs. That was a joke. Anyway. What did Dave say? Fair concerns, yeah.
and he needs to get out of his own head.
Yes, I agree.
That's probably a fair call too.
Yeah, yeah. I still have faith as well, Neil, in Baker, but people are very polarized about Baker, aren't they now?
Yeah, well, I did traded Neil Baker.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I'm very happy with that trade. Except when I went and saw Rivers today. Should have traded him Rivers. Okay, quarterbacks.
Okay.
Let's go.
This is the replacements.
No, we have sit. Who are we sitting this week?
I am sitting Matt Ryan at New Orleans. Now, the New Orleans D is pretty good, G. No, come on. Phillip Rivers sucked. Come on. I'm not, I have no pride here.
Matt Ryan and Phillip Rivers. You go.
And I've lost confidence in the Falcons. They're going to have such a high draft pick, G. It's a bit shameful. What happened? Coach. Yeah, I think so. And I would have put Rivers if he had not played already.
I did have Rivers down.
Yeah.
But I had to start again because I realised, as usual, I pick a Thursday night guy. Okay, sit this week, Matt Stafford at Chicago. Now, the Bears at home against quarterbacks have given up 1 touchdown to Rodgers, none to Cousins, none to Carr, 1 to Rivers, and 2 to Teddy. So they've only given up 8 TDs all year. Mate, that is hard sledding when you go to Soldier Field, and they've given up 4 TDs in 5 games to quarterbacks.
Wow.
So, and Matt Stafford's been, look, mate, he's been like
great.
One of the best quarterbacks this year.
It's a shame.
And no one's really talking about him, are they?
No, it's a shame about the rest of the team.
Isn't it amazing how when Johnson was there, Megatron, it was all about Megatron and Megatron makes Matt Stafford. And it's like Megatron's gone. Stafford's just keep moving along.
Keep on keeping
and
on.
Getting better.
Yep.
But no one talks about him.
No.
So, we'll see what happens this week. So there's a few problems, obviously, like they can't run the ball, so they're going to throw it. Now they're going to Chicago's going to try and keep him off the field, aren't they? They're going to run the ball this week.
Oh, yeah.
Through Montgomery.
Absolutely.
Just keep Stafford off the ground.
Yes.
So we'll see what happens anyway. So they're trying to shorten the game. Start.
Ryan Tannehill.
Yes. So.
Ow. That hurt me. Ryan Tannehill versus Kansas City. They're not in KC, which is the first
we're
plus.
50, don't you? Doing that shit.
I know. Now, Patty is back, but this game is at least in Tennessee. The Titans.
You're right too, Zach. He will be throwing about 70.
Titans.
I'll take the over.
The Titans would do well to control the clock with Henry and short hitches to Jonnu Smith. But Tannehill has got 2 key weapons, and he's going to have to try and stretch the field to keep Tennessee in this game. A.J. Brown, Corey Davis, and he's going to have to hit him. And so I think actually could be, G, a little bit of a shootout maybe.
Oh,
Yeah.
without a doubt. Like the three actual starts that Tannehill has had, he's had 19 fantasy points, 2 lots of 19 and a 23 because he ran a touchdown in last week. In 2 of the 3 games, he's thrown for over 300 yards. He's thrown 6 TDs.
Yep.
3 interceptions. Playing against Mahomes. Mahomes will be back this week.
Woo! Woo!
So he'd probably be chasing,
Yes.
as you said.
Yep.
Which is a great thing. QBs versus Kansas last week. Cousins, mate, we all know Cousins is like, They gave up 3 TDs to him. Rodgers the prior week to that was 3 TDs and 305 yards.
Yep.
So unfortunately, the Chiefs suck against the run.
Yes.
So they might decide that, hey, running the ball through Derrick Henry seems like a pretty good idea too. So
Yes.
that could hurt Tannehill's numbers this week because in the last 2 weeks alone,
Mm.
last 2 weeks, right? That's what I said. Do you hear me?
Yes.
2 weeks, not
Yes.
4 weeks, not the
No.
season.
Yes.
The Chiefs have given up 439 total yards and 5 TDs to running backs.
You're joking.
So Derrick Henry,
Ooh.
start.
Yeah.
But that's a given.
That's a given. But we were talking quarterback. But anyway,
We were.
Henry as well as the bonus.
Yeah, he's the bonus,
So let's go to running back.
which could actually hurt our Tannehill call.
Oh, it could. Yes, it could. Especially if he's been having a lot of success. Okay, so out running back. Can we
Yeah, go on.
Can we
I've probably got him the same guy.
Chris Carson.
Ooh. Ooh.
Chris Carson at San Francisco.
Why?
I just wrote, have you seen their D line? The Niners are playing. The Niners D is playing out of this world.
Yeah. And look, if they were playing at home,
Mm.
I'd be
What, in Seattle, you mean?
if they were playing in Seattle. Sorry,
Yeah.
I'd feel a lot better about Chris Carson. There's something about him when he plays at home. Okay, he fumbled the ball twice last week.
Yes.
Hold on to the ball, dude.
Yep.
And he's had a few fumbling issues this year. But they keep using him. Mate, he runs hard. And at home, he runs even harder.
And you know what? I considered nominating Russ under quarterback, but Russell Wilson is transcendent. That's a big word. There's a word for the
He just finds the open guy. He's got that little
MVP.
Tyler Lockett.
Russell Wilson, MVP.
We're going to do an episode. We're going to talk about hits and misses.
and
One of them's going to, Tyler Lockett's going to be on my hit.
Tyler Lockett. Yeah, because I see a bit of a down and dirty, scrappy divisional game, but Russ will still have a good game because he's Russ. But Chris Carson, I think, is going to suffer. But who did you have in your
Out. I give you a hard time about taking Matty Ryan, but I'm going to put in Devontae Freeman this week up against New Orleans, who are the number 4 against the backs.
Yep.
The Saints are conceding under 100 yards per week to running backs and only 3 TDs on the season.
Wow.
Freeman at the moment is the number 18th amongst running backs. And look, mate, his numbers actually in 5 out of his last 6 games, he's given you 12.5, 18, 18, 26.8, and 16.2.
It's pretty good.
But this New Orleans, they haven't allowed anybody to run.
No.
And look, really, the numbers he's getting, he's going to have to catch a lot of balls, and that's where he's been picking up his numbers in because these are all PPR numbers. So
yes.
that's where he's been getting it all. So
Makes sense.
And it's hard to believe though that Saquon Barkley is actually lower than Devontae Freeman in PPR scoring this year as a running back.
Really? He's had time out, though.
He has had some time out.
Yeah.
I'll give him that. But it's just good to see Saquon below Freeman because we're not ever... Mate, I am looking as a Falcons fan for any positive light.
Yes.
Go towards the light, Greg. Towards the light. Because we are dead.
Yes, you are. Ins.
I got another out. Can I put another out?
Yes.
Because we're going to make up a team.
Yep.
David Johnson at Tampa Bay. Number 2 versus, mate, they have been good against running backs.
Yes.
They have been very good. And also we saw what Kenyon Drake, and as you already spoke about, like, where's David Johnson's future heading?
Yes.
So he's coming off the injury this week, so they probably won't use him as much. He hasn't looked good as a running back. He looks better as a receiver.
Yep.
The Tampa Bay defense at the moment, that line is a fortress versus a run. Now, this is what they've done. Just quickly, this is what they've done against running backs. Barkley, 8 carries, 10 yards, 1.3 yards a carry.
Ooh.
That's the game that he got injured.
Okay.
Okay. Christian McCaffrey, 16 carries, 37 yards at 2.3. Henry, 16 carries, 75 yards, 4.7. That's not too bad, but no touchdowns. Kamara, 16 carries, 62 yards, 3.9 a carry. The second game that they played the Panthers, McCaffrey, 22 carries, 31 yards on the ground, 1.4 yards a carry, and 1 TD. Gurley, 5 carries, 16 yards, 2 touchdowns because he fell over. He tripped over his own feet and actually fell in.
Right.
That's how close he was. The only one who's done anything against him this year, the only guy to go over 100 yards is Chris Carson. 16 carries at 105 yards. So look at the Barkley, McCaffrey, Henry, Kamara, Gurley. Mate, look at the running backs that they've played against, and they have stopped them all.
Yep. Nice. Very nice. Dave says he's with you. Any positivity? Browns and Falcons fans need to grab any glimmer of hope. Yeah, absolutely. And add to that Charger fans. Ins, G.
Mate, the Falcons are like the Titanic. They're going down. I'm the male. I'm meant to give up the lifeboat to the women. No, hell no, man. I'm grabbing for anything I can to stay afloat because the water is cold at the moment in
Freezing.
Atlanta. It is cold.
Yep.
Hypothermia starting to set in.
Yeah, they did. They did like simulations, and Rose could have.
Just don't win any more games.
What is Leonardo DiCaprio's character's name?
I have no idea.
But he could have fitted on that, that thing that she was lying on.
What was she lying on?
Oh,
like a piece of wood or something.
Piece of wood or something.
Whatever it was.
Yeah. She just let him go. She could have hoisted him up. They could have sat on there. Oh,
I wouldn't have let
hooray.
you up.
What?
No, hell no.
Oh man,
No room for 2.
It might be a little unbalanced. You let me up.
Self-preservation, mate. Self-preservation.
Mind you, the weight of
kicks
your
in.
ego on one side.
It's like the
Really
old
balance it out.
if you're getting chased by a bear, that
you don't have to be
logic.
faster than the bear.
No, it's got to be faster than you.
Yeah. Wide receiver. No. Ins. We haven't done ins yet.
Ins.
Jalen Samuels.
Okay.
Okay.
He had a chance last week.
For reasons.
What are your reasons? Because he had his chance last week and
Connor's out.
Yeah, he had Connell's out last week.
It's a Samuels show, I said, and it's the Rams, and that's it. That's all I wrote.
Research.
Hashtag research.
Okay, the ins, I have David Montgomery.
Jack. It was Jack.
Okay.
Yeah.
Someone's Titanic. Movie
Titanic.
too often.
Yeah.
So, mate, Dave's all right to love a love story. Even though it's a tragedy.
It is a tragedy.
It is. David Montgomery against the Detroit Lions, who are ranked 32 against running backs.
Ooh.
Like Montgomery hasn't. He's been disappointing, hasn't he? Really.
No.
Coming in, we knew he had the moves, but we knew he doesn't have the pace, and that shows up in the NFL.
No, I don't think he's getting the ball enough, G. It's just a bit of a mess of a backfield.
Okay.
Yeah.
It was a bit of a whole mess of an offense, to be honest. And they have to run a ball because Trubisky, he seriously sucks at throwing the football.
Yes.
Which is his job.
Yeah.
And did you see Trubisky wanted all the TVs and all that turned off in the rooms this week? Because we don't need everybody talking about, how bad we're playing.
Yeah.
It's not, mate. It's not how bad the team's playing.
Yep.
It's how bad you're playing. Don't worry about turning the TVs off, mate, because your teammates know how you suck.
Yeah.
You're no good.
Hey, Dave said...
They don't need the outside world telling them.
Dave said he hasn't seen the movie, just the memes. Incident, did you see Titanic in the theater?
No. I saw it once and I think, how do people go back and see this again?
Oh, you couldn't watch it twice.
The only good bit, the only good bit about that movie is when it sinks.
Well, that is actually really well done.
Mate, it's the best part of the movie.
When it's like vertical and the people are falling down.
It's the best bit. All the rest is just
fluff.
Yes.
Yeah, I know, but you know what? you know, you go to the movies with your mates. So I went to see Titanic with a mate. Halfway through, I'm sitting there.
1 minute 9.
Yeah, I know. Well, halfway through, I'm sitting there thinking, what am I doing sitting here sitting watching Titanic with, a mate?
Yeah,
It's a bit of a date flick. It's a bit of a.
That's not normal.
It was a bit weird, and
That's
I thought,
not normal.
oh,
At
this
least
was
when I
kind of
go with my mate.
go to
Nick-
see John Wick.
No, we'll go and see Star Wars or something because that's not like a
Yeah,
romantic. You went and saw a romantic movie with a guy. Like,
Yes.
there's nothing wrong with that.
no, it was just I don't know why we made that choice.
Yeah, so
but then we're sitting there
it's just
halfway
a-
through, and he was probably thinking of the same thing, and I'm sitting there thinking, I don't know why we
No, it's
picked
just
this.
weird. That is seriously weird. So anyway, I think this week David Montgomery back on him. He's
Okay.
gonna get the volume this week.
Yes,
Okay.
wide receiver,
No, I've got another running back.
go.
Latavius Murray
Ooh, nice.
up against Atlanta.
Oh, okay.
Not hard, is it? Like Kamara's back this week.
You
it
don't
looks
even have
like.
to say anything
And look,
else.
they're easing back. Mate, if you got anybody with injuries, you can play. Well, the Falcons, the Redskins, the Dolphins.
Yeah.
Who else can we add to that list? Cleveland. Sorry, Dave.
Ooh, no. Oh, no, the Cleveland
so
D
much.
is not bad,
Yeah.
G.
No, I'm just having sticking
Having a
with Dave.
dig. Yeah, okay.
They're all teams you can ease everybody back into the game. So look, Latavius Murray, mate, in the last two starts, he's given you 32 and 36 fantasy points.
Fantastic. Yep.
So I reckon he could. I'm giving the overs this week, over 36 for Latavius Murray against them. Actually, the Falcons' run D hasn't been that bad. They're sort of middle of the roadish.
Deion Jones hasn't had a good year.
No, he hasn't.
No, been a bit disappointing.
Oh.
Wide receiver.
Wide receiver.
Okay.
You're in.
Oh, my out first. Don't we do
Oh,
an
you're
out?
out.
My out, Allen Robinson.
Oh, low hanging fruit.
Oh, maybe he's hanging fruit.
I've never been a big Allison Robinson fan, and you would have known that when we did our redraft and my computer went down.
Yep.
And when it came back on, I had Allen Robinson sitting on my squad.
Yes.
And I don't know, you wouldn't have heard it, but Chris Ganley, he heard every swear word under the sun for at least 10 minutes, even when the draft, I was still picking other players. I'm still going off. Mate, and I've got to give him credit. He's probably better than I thought he was.
Yep. Yes. The trouble is he's the only real talented player on that
Gabriel's
offense.
just a bit guy. He's a bit guy.
And you've got Trubisky throwing in the ball, so it makes it just like
Well, that's what's killing. That's what's killing you.
it's a hot mess. And I did
The
write
play
down a whole lot of
calling's-
stuff.
The play calling's not that great. You don't have a running game. So what do you do?
I did write down a whole lot of stuff. I'm just going to say two words. Darius Slay.
Ooh. What?
Mic drop. Well, Allen Robinson will be matched up with Darius Slay.
He's
Game over.
Yeah, he's in trouble.
Right.
World of pain.
Okay.
World of pain.
Who's your out?
Especially with Trubisky throwing the ball too. It's not like you have Mahomes throwing darts.
You're not going to get it on the numbers.
No. No. Okay, my out this week, Odell Beckham. Sorry, Dave. Again.
Ooh, Odell Beckham.
Come on. Up against Buffalo. Mate, last week was a good week for him. He was up against Chris Harris Jr., took him for 87 yards.
Okay.
That's the most yardage against Harris this year. Now, this week he comes up against Tre'Davious White.
Okay.
So who's the best, probably the best corner they've got in Buffalo. Like he's not Chris Harris though.
No.
But
That's fair.
he's only allowed 2 receivers this year so far to be top 28 guys.
Yes.
So that's not a bad going.
Yeah.
And they're probably they'll be spying Beckham as well.
Mm.
Let's be honest. And there's a couple of other reasons I have him in there because I have a lack of trust in Baker Mayfield. I have a lack of trust in Freddie Kitchens' play calling.
Yep.
I have more trust in the Bills' defense as a whole,
Yes.
even getting to Baker.
Mhm.
And Baker looks rattled as soon as he's under pressure.
Yep.
And I believe the Bills' offense will control the clock. Singletary's running great. Frank Gore just pound the ball.
Yep.
We know Josh Allen can run the ball. So
That's Frank Gore music.
Oh, okay. That's good. That's good. Another out,
Another out.
Kenny Golladay. Just for the same reasons. Just Chicago are just really hard to play at home. The number 2 against wide receivers.
Ooh, wow.
For the same reasons I said, with if your quarterback's not throwing touchdowns, which they haven't allowed,
Yes.
well, touchdowns are thrown by quarterbacks and caught by usually wide receivers.
Oh, yeah, usually.
So in the last 4 weeks, they've only allowed 2 TDs to wide receivers.
Yes. Yeah.
Tied, end.
No, we didn't do ins yet, but hang on.
Ins. Oh, shit, sorry. Ins, okay.
So incidentally, Dave said, who won the competition to join you blokes in studio for some Friday shenanigans? I didn't know we had a competition, but Dave, come anytime.
Anytime. Just come down, dude.
Dude,
just rock
next
up.
Friday.
9 o'clock Friday.
If you want to come in, because Dave's local and, Neil's local. We've got lots of locals. Ganley is not really local.
1 minute 15.
Sort of. But any of you who want to come down, just come and join us.
Wide receivers.
You can.
Can we keep this moving?
Yeah, we can keep it moving.
Okay, wide receivers. Darius Slayton versus the Jets.
Oh, nice.
On the season, they're 25. In the last 4 weeks, they have dropped to number 30 against wide receivers. We have no...
That's a little creepy, Neil, but anyway. I'm just kidding. Yeah, absolutely. You're welcome. You're welcome.
Come in, Neil. Come in.
Well, you know
We'll
when we're
trade.
doing it. So we're doing it Friday, 9 p.m. So if you want to, you're
get
very
on with
welcome.
this?
Yes, we can.
Please. Okay, so no Ingram. Likely, probably no Shepherd. There's even talk of Shepherd going on IR. Just
Really?
shutting him down for the season. And same, mate, these concussion things.
Yes.
In the last 4 weeks, they have allowed 684 yards, 7 touchdowns, which is equal most in the NFL. And look, mate, he showed everything. Showed speed, route running ability, the go up and get the ball mentality. And the Jets, mate, they have given up some big plays all year. And he only needs 1 or 2. He played 93% of snaps last week. Unfortunately, he got 6 yards. But then again, the Jets secondary isn't the Cowboys defense.
No.
So look, the Jets got to already worry about the deep coverage on Robbie Anderson. So could be Darius Slayton week.
Yeah. You know, you're funny because you know who my in is?
Darius Slayton.
Golden Tate.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Go the other way.
Hashtag reasons. I can just say what you said.
What I said, and just
I could just copy.
Insert name.
Yeah, I just copy from the student sitting next to me.
Okay.
And insert name.
Which you usually do in this room, this classroom. Okay, and the second one I have is Jamison Crowder. So on the
nice.
Yes.
Yep.
And the same game.
Yep.
Up against the Giants. The Giants have allowed 4 slot guys this year to have 12 or more PPR points.
Yes.
The Giants are ranked 30th against wide receivers, and they're giving up an average of 41.6 fantasy points. And last week, he up against the Dolphins, he rocked up 22.3 PPR points.
Right.
And 70 yards of that came. I think he had like 87 yards on the day. A couple of touchdowns. But 70 yards of that came in the first half, but who knows why. But, you know, once everything went to the toilet in the second half for the Jets last week, especially for Sam Darnold, because he doesn't look good. Do you see the snap he missed completely?
No. He missed it completely.
Like he's done the old, you know, the right guards tap the center, snap the ball.
Yeah.
And then Darnold sort of put his hands down and looked to the left, and he snapped the ball. Like, it's all on Darnold. Like, dude, brain fade. What are you doing?
Yes.
He doesn't look good, Darnold. There's one we should have put in.
Yeah. Yeah, because
in the gutter. Ooh. There we go.
Yeah.
Okay, done. Finished. All right, tight ends.
Now, I didn't do tight ends, so you round out tight end. Because you know what? I must confess, I looked at tight ends, I was like, oh, my goodness, this is such
Will you
a
be
mess.
quiet then? Be quiet so I can talk. Got to get this thing finished. Out, Greg Olsen at Green Bay. Because you just don't know what you're getting with Greg Olsen. You seriously don't. He had a huge game in week 3 against Arizona.
Yep.
Mate, since then, he hasn't gone over 10 PPR points. Mate, he had a 0 in one game. And look, Green Bay do give up 14.4 fantasy points. I don't know what you were doing. That sounds terrible in my headphones.
Sorry.
On the season, but I just can't trust Greg Olsen at all at the moment.
Yes.
But you got, mate, it's the old pulse thing, isn't it? There's probably a few more. Actually, there's more tight ends this year than we've had.
Yes.
You could play.
Definitely.
In Jared Cook.
Oh, nice.
He's playing the Falcons.
Well,
Enough said.
you're picking
Enough
on the
said.
Falcons. Oh, gee.
I wrote down a heap of stats, but he's playing the Falcons.
You needn't bother.
No.
All right.
Done. Finished.
That's it.
120.
I'm just going to cue this up and I can just
It's
let
the-
it
it
play
is
while
ghost,
we...
the motto is ghosting, David.
Yep. Can you hear this? You'll recognize it in a second, and I'll let it just play while we
Okay.
do this thing. So, yeah, see, it's Gutterballs from Big Lebowski. So, some homework for you if you haven't watched The Big Lebowski is to watch it.
Great movie.
Absolutely great movie. Anyway, it's been an absolute pleasure, everybody.
His dudeness.
The dude and the dudeness.
Duder. Duder.
People try to
Or-
work out what The Big Lebowski is about.
Or El Duderino.
It's not about anything.
For who's not in the whole the brevity thing. Is it brevity? Brevity.
Brevity.
Yeah. That's why they call him El what is it? El Duderino.
Oh, El
Brevity. You know
Duder.
what brevity means.
Yes,
don't you?
yes, yeah. Brevity. Although my favorite character is the one played by
John Goodman.
John
Boulder?
Goodman. Yes. Yep. Yep.
Everything relates back to the Vietnam War. Everything.
So,
I
thank
do,
you.
No,
Yeah.
I do like. I wrote down his name here, John Turturro, who
Yes.
plays Jesus.
Jesus.
It's good. It's good.
It's
It's
fantastic.
good.
Cheers, Matt. Cheers, everybody. Thank you for joining in
No, it's
and
good. Thank
throwing
you.
us questions and comments and all of that sort of gear.
We're still
and-
going to try and get this thing to an hour.
Yeah, we fail every week,
do.
but that's okay. An hour, and a bit is okay.
Yeah.
Cheers, Ganley. Anyway, we appreciate everybody who listens in during, before, after.
And if anybody can come up with an idea for week 11 in our series of ideas, like this week was 10-pin bowling.
Yep.
Last week was
Nine lives.
and blah, 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 and so forth, so forth. So if anybody can come up with one for week 11, I'm starting to struggle.
Yeah.
Starting to struggle.
11. Yep.
He was a good bowler and a good man.
They get all the ashes in their face, don't they? When they throw the, they're standing on
yeah,
the.
I know the scene. Yes.
Yep. Anyway, yeah. Thank you, everybody. I should wrap this
He's
up.
been in some. He's played some good roles.
John Goodman,
No, what's his name?
Steve Buscemi.
Buscemi.
Yeah.
He's played some very good roles.
Some
Even
fantastic-
like just small parts.
yes,
Just very good small parts.
yes. Oh, YouTube, you're playing ads now. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Anyway, thank you everybody for tuning in. We appreciate it. Till next time, and send us some ideas for week 11.
Week 11.
But till next time, thank you everybody, and we will catch you later.
Next time.
Next time. How do I normally end?
Catch you next time.
On behalf of G and myself, catch you next time.
Better.
See ya.
Yeah, we'll get you.
Thanks everybody. Catch you later.